of losing weight on keto. So far I've lost 211 pounds and I am up on the scale. Unfortunately, a lot of crap has happened. So if you're new to my channel, it's really simple. My boyfriend came here for 7 weeks. I went on and off keto. Then I go and burned myself over a week ago. Look, so much better. So if you've been following me, it is so much better. I'm so in a good mood today. And I took a lot of ibuprofen, had some ibuprofen shots, and decided to go net carb because I can't lose weight when I'm on ibuprofen. And in tons of pain. Just doesn't work that way for my body because mine is not about a calorie deficit. It is about hormone balance and insulin. So did net carb for the last few days. Was staying about 170. Then I woke up this morning. And I will tell you what I made in just a second because I didn't show you yesterday's video. It was only 6 minutes long. So I'm going to show you yesterday real fast. And then we'll get back into today. It's Sunday. Okay, so I'm out here walking. I slept until almost 2 p.m. people. First collagen coffee of the day. So I had a major fast after eating what I did yesterday. I slept like a baby. I didn't want to get up. I made myself get up. I was going to look for my parents and now they just came up behind me. So, I am out here walking in the woods. They've been trying to cut that branch down, but they can't get all the way to the top of it. They got to cut the whole tree down. And yeah, they're worried it's going to fall. I don't know if y'all can see it. See that thingy hanging right there? Yeah. Okay. I did get on the scale. I didn't count it again, you know, didn't put it on the app because I don't like seeing my weight go up, down, up, down. But it was like 170 still. I've noticed that my water weight, as long as I'm not eating like real carbs and it's just the ibuprofen and net carbs, I stay about 170. It doesn't go past 170. It's like I put 6 pounds of water weight on. But I was looking and my weight had gotten to 168 again during all my little challenges. So it's kind of like I only put like 2 pounds on of water weight. So I'm going to flip y'all around so y'all can see some birds. Oh, they flew away. But I'm not trying right now. I'm going to start trying this next week. Like I said, I just don't have it in me. After that burn, being completely exhausted and wore out, I'm just doing a maintenance keto right now. So I was trying by very low calories because we all know I don't believe in this for people like me with polycystic ovary syndrome and all this other stuff, hormones imbalance. But all these channels, you keep hearing, keto makes it easier to eat less calories. That's why keto works. A calorie deficit. Well, for people like me, and people like some of y'all watching me, probably a lot of y'all watching me, that's not true. That's not true because we can be in a huge calorie deficit. 900 calories, 1,200 calories, and working out. And if our carbs are under 20 total, we don't lose a single pound. No. The weight doesn't come off for people like us. So when you're listening to those people, don't get mad at those people because that's how it works for them. It just doesn't work that way for us. For us, it's all about hormone balance and it's all about the carb intake because I can eat 16 to 2,000 calories. Like bacon, butter, tons of eggs, cheeses, and all that good stuff. 2,000. And as long as my carbs are under 20 total, that's how I lose my weight. That's how I lose my weight. It's not about calories. I mean, sometimes if I lower my calories too low, I don't lose any weight either. It's just how it works. So usually when I do net carbs though, I do try the experiments by lowering my calories. Staying 1,300 or less. But the scale doesn't move. Because for someone like me, to move that scale, total carbs. Hold on, my hand is really hurting. And I'm going to drop my coffee. Okay. So never get discouraged when you watch the other YouTubers, some of them who says it's about calories. There's a lot of us that's going to tell you it's not. And for a lot of people, they can do net carbs too and not worry about the calories and lose weight just fine on keto. Unfortunately, for someone like me, and maybe some of y'all, it's not that simple. My sister is calling, so hold on. Okay, so that was my sister on the phone. The pollen's getting to me. I keep sneezing. I gotta go pick up Chinese later for my dad. I might make me another ham and cheese quesadilla. I'm hungry. I like them. It's low carb. I'm doing net carb this weekend anyways. So why not? Alright, it is 3:25. I am starving. I've had a collagen coffee. Now I'm having the low carb tortilla shell with 1 serving of sweet spiral boar's ham and 2 slices of cheese. And I can't wait to eat it. I am starving. So hungry. This is about less than 7 net carbs because the cheeses are 0 carbs, but sometimes I pretend they have a carb in them. The ham's got 1 carb and the shell's got 4 net carbs. Okay, so I'm about to leave the house at 6 o'clock. I'm picking up my dad's Chinese, and me, my mom, and daughter are getting protein bowls from Subway's. The 2 BMTs, 1 ham. The ham's for my mom. She can't have the salami and pepperoni. So that will be my dinner. I will show you what it looks like, and I do deluxe meat on them. It's $1.50 more, but it gives you more meat. And the protein bowl already has a lot of meat, so yeah. I usually, like I said, when I'm losing weight or I don't eat this food, when I'm just maintaining, I can eat it all day long. I don't go up in weight. I just can't lose. I want to get my video up and going since it takes so long. It is 7 o'clock at night. I haven't eaten this yet. It's a BMT protein bowl from Subway's. I will be taking some of the banana peppers out. They kind of got a little crazy with them. But this is what I plan on eating tonight. If I don't eat it, I will let y'all know. I had to sneeze like crazy, so I needed to go ahead and pause real fast. Alright, so I got on today's scale and it's 173. So maybe those carb tortillas doesn't work for me. Maybe it gives me water weight. Maybe it raises my stuff too high. I don't know, but I said goodbye to them when I got on the scale this morning. I'm having pork loin sometime today in the air fryer. That'll be dinner. I know that for sure. And maybe keto chow today. I don't know. I'm going back to total carb today, which can drive me crazy, but that's what I'm doing. 20 total carbs or less. Since I was able to sleep some, it's been keeping me awake too. I've had such a horrible time sleeping. I am sleepy right now, but I made myself get up. I got up at 12. So it is what it is, and we're getting back on the wagon, even though my sleep is a mess, even though I'm still stressed. I've been off ibuprofen for 3 days now, I think. 3 days. So it's close enough because it takes a while to get out of my system so I can start losing weight again. I'm going to maybe try to do an Oculus workout today. I'm not really sure. You got to hold the Oculus thing. Definitely can't do weights. I tried. This hand is so weak and in so much pain. I still can't even lift 5 pounds in it. But my goal is still to be 150 or less by June 17th, which is the doctor's appointment, even though this has derailed me a lot. That's still my goal. I'm still going to try my butt to do it the best I can. I will show you what I eat today. This is my first collagen coffee of the day. If you're new to me, when I say collagen coffees each time, it's just some collagen in a coffee with a half tablespoon of butter and some sweet and low, or Trivia sometimes, depending on what I'm in the mood for. I do 2 scoops a day of the collagen, and all I do is break it into 3 different coffees. So I use a scale to measure. I want to make sure it's the perfect amount each time. I don't want to go over and stuff. I swear by collagen. I I used to have a stomach that was 70 something inches at the belly button, and over that, above the belly button was way bigger, like gigantically bigger, and I have no clue how many inches that was. And I barely have any loose skin. Well, right now I just have fat, literally just some fat. This is fat. See, I should have moved the camera somewhere else, but this is my fat. I have no loose skin yet. Just that's not, see that's barely any loose skin at all. It's fat. So you won't know how much loose skin you're going to have until you lose all your fat. Like on my arms, this is loose skin right here. This tiny little crepe right here. But this is loose fat. This is fat that's still got to go away. The same with my thighs. I keep saying I have so much loose skin on my thighs, but it's really loose fat. Tons of loose fat that's still got to go away. And I was trying to turn it into muscle. I had been working out, lifting weights since February, and then I get the boo-boo, and I haven't been able to work out in a whole week now, like lifting weights, and it's driving me crazy because I was doing so good religiously. So I'm gonna get back on that as soon as I can, because some fat is really hard to get rid of, but you might be able to turn it into a muscle if you're really having that much trouble getting rid of it. I've been watching a lot of videos about that on stubborn fat areas. I'm not talking about the stomach. I can't do sit-ups. I'm not even going there with the stomach about trying to turn muscle on my stomach. Like, maybe in the future I could do it, because I never thought I would be able to lift any kind of weights. I never thought I'd be this small. So every time I said, well, I'll never do that, I'll never do this, and then I lose more weight and I get better, and I'm like, let's do it. So I want to have a talk. I'm going to get some more comfortable so we can have a talk, because I've had a lot of hours of laying in bed, laying on the couch, inside my own head with anxiety, because of my boo-boo. So I'm going to let you in on how my head's been. And it's been crazy. I probably should go turn the lights on in here. Let me go do that. Okay, so time for a little chat. Today was the first time I put actual makeup on in weeks, maybe over a month or so. When Dino's here, I seldom wear actual makeup. And what I mean by actual makeup is normally I use a bronzer that I put as my highlighter and eyeshadow, and then I use a brow pencil because I have blonde brows, and mascara and a lip liner. That's it. That's all I've been using for over a month or so. I don't remember the last time I actually put blush and eyeliner. I think I did put a little eyeliner on yesterday. Eyeliner, real eyeshadow, foundation, and I feel like my face is so heavy right now with the foundation. It's a thin little foundation, but I've gotten so used to not wearing foundation that it feels funny to me. It feels like, I don't know, weird. I just got so used to seeing myself with just those items and no foundation. I usually don't wear any kind of foundation come spring to fall again. Just because, you know, it's sunny. Sometimes I'll use this CeraVe tinted sunscreen. I use that a lot. I haven't used it yet because it hasn't been sunny enough, but that's something I would normally use too. But does anyone else, after having put makeup on for a while, be like, oh, did I do it right? Does it look right? And those weans were not working. The weans were just like, I'm not going to participate. Oh, I took a shower to try to wake myself up, but I really want to be in bed still. My head is so foggy, exhausted, tired. It's just... So, what's been going on inside this crazy little head of mine? Well, you know, for years of my life, I couldn't do anything because I was crazy fat, right? 368 pounds, had a lot of medical issues, couldn't do crap. Slowly, every year that I've lost weight, I could do more and more. Well, here I am with nothing stopping me with my weight or medical, other than, stupid burn. I could hike the mountains in Hawaii with no problem. I could do so much fun stuff. But the last year where I've been my healthiest and smallest, there's no fun stuff for us to do anymore. That's what's been going through my head. All those years of being fat, and now I am in a weird nightmare movie waiting to wake up from, because it seems like we're in a disaster movie, right? Like one of those freaky, like The Stand or something, freaky movies. And my head was just like, all the years wasted. And now, will it ever be where you can go to a water park, where you can get on a plane safely without smothering to death for 18 plus hours? When will it end? Will it ever end? I don't know. I feel bad for India right now. But that's what's been going on in my head, is all the years wasted, and here I am, finally, I decide I can go do stuff. Other than the peeing issue, it is a huge issue. Right now, I didn't mind doing net carbs because I don't pee that much on net carbs. That's why I hold water weight more on net carbs. But when I'm on total carb, I am a peeing nightmare. Running, finding bathroom. I can't do shit all because I am peeing 24/7, and it doesn't end. It's not just when the water weight's coming off. It's the whole time I do 20 total carb. If I drink something, it comes out. Like, that's been my issue since when I do total carb. So that does stop me from doing the outdoor stuff because I need a bathroom. Because I'm sure a lot of y'all are saying, well, you live in North Carolina, you could go to hiking, you could maybe go to this place or that place, or can't because I'll pee myself. Seriously. Not even joking. And it's really irritating, but that's what happens. I gotta pee all the time. I really want to take my daughter to the beach, at least to walk around, but it's quite a long drive, and she gets car sick, so I would want to stay in a hotel. But can't take her into a hotel because I can't expose her to that many people, and I can't have her breathe in the air that everyone else is in a hotel, and blah, blah, blah. I know you understand. I know you understand the fear when you have people that are very immune compromised and you cannot let them get it. You can't get it and bring it to them. You are finally healthy enough to do things in life, small enough to do things in life, and this weird crap happens and derails a whole year, steals a whole year of our life away, and we're on to year 2 being stolen away. This is where my brain has been with my boo-boo, because I'm laying here on the couch a lot. I can't even focus on TV shows or movies anymore. I'm so tired of them after a week. I can't walk in the day. I have to walk in the woods if I go out during the day, because they said whatever I do not get a sunburn. See, this is so much better. I know it's ugly, but it is so much better. A lot of it peeled off this morning when I woke up and I took a shower. A lot of the area came off. I didn't scrub it, I was gentle with it, but it was just ready for it to come off, I guess. And so I can't go lay out in the sun. I can't go walk in the sun. I have to wait until the evening. That's why I'm not getting much steps in at all. My life's been really boring. I wasn't able to really hold a mouse. I did download Sims 4. I own all of the Sims 4. I know, silly game, on my computer. But sitting up in that chair in that position with my arm, because it has to lean like different ways, because I burnt both, it just was hurting really bad, and in that position the mouse wasn't working. So I downloaded it on my little laptop that I use for video making and doing builds and stuff. So I'm gonna try playing that today too. It'll be a fresh new game, so I have to build buildings and all kind of stuff. And maybe that will give my mind a rest, because when you physically can't do anything, you have anxiety, your mind takes over and puts you in crazy places. Like, can you believe this? And it might have been why I went to net carb. It might have been why I'm like, well, I'm going to have a quesadilla wrap. That's low carb. Or I'm going to have some low carb ice cream, like keto ice cream. When I know it's gonna put at least 1 or 2 pounds of water weight on me, probably, just because my body's not used to it, and it has wheat and stuff like that, and milk and a whole list of crap. And that might have been why I did it. When I sat here thinking this morning, why did I really do it? Well, that's one of the reasons, probably, because I was like, well, I can't do crap, and what's 2 pounds of water weight? Had some, little moments of self-pity. Now I'm out of that little train. I'm better this morning. Also, I realized why. All right, the first 2 years of keto, I made keto pizzas. I made keto quesadillas, taco salads, and I lost lots of weight, like over 180 something pounds, eating all that food. But then I couldn't lose weight anymore. I was really just staying and teeter-tottering the same weights over and over again. And I realized why. Because I liked those things. I could overeat them because they are enjoyable, yummy, amazing. I have a list of food that I find amazing. And you won't see me making them very often because I could overeat them. But I cannot overeat meat and keto vegetables. Keto vegetables to me is the most disgusting vegetables there is. I wish the yummy vegetables were keto, like a potato, because before keto, that's the only vegetable ever went in my mouth really was a potato. I am not a huge fan of the green beans. I just eat them. I'm not a fan of cauliflower at all. Hate asparagus, hate Brussels sprouts. I can't have cabbage because it hurts my stomach really bad. Same with broccoli. It really hurts my stomach. I only like it with cheese sauce. I only like Green Giants with the cheese sauce, which is 10 carbs. And I did buy one to try again. I haven't tried it in a year. But every time I eat broccoli, it seems to hurt my stomach really bad. Zucchini, squash. Hate them all. Hate. Like, when they showed me the keto vegetable list, I was like, well, I guess I'm just eating lettuce, some mushroom, a little bell pepper, a little tomato, and a little olive. Oh, and cucumber. And I throw in carrots, even though that's not on the keto list. You can fit it into your macros. Because I don't like the rest of them at all. My stomach doesn't like them, and my taste buds don't like them. So I can't overeat that. And I really can't overeat protein, because even if I eat a pound of boneless, skinless chicken, like, okay, my protein's high, but I do high protein. My calories would be crazy low. It's just boneless, skinless chicken. That does not have that many calories. So that's why mainly you see my plates have like proteins and cheese and maybe some eggs, because I know I won't want seconds. I know they won't trigger cravings because they taste so good. It's why I don't always eat bell pepper, because they trigger cravings. But let me tell you, that protein bowl of BMT that I ate last night, oh, it was so yummy. It was way too much food. If it was a normal salad that I make, I would not have eaten that much at all, because it's not yummy. That one was amazing. It took me I ate it 2 different times because it was so huge. And it fit in my macros just fine, but so good. That triggered wanting more. Eating chicken doesn't trigger wanting more. So And the same with the ice creams. That's why I normally don't keep the ice creams in the house, because it triggers wanting more. So once these are gone, I think I got 1 or 2 left. Once they're gone, I'm not going to buy them until I get to my goal weight. So all these things are things I will have when I get to my goal weight. Stuffed peppers, homemade keto pizzas, all the yummy salads that are like protein bowl salads, not the ones I make, quesadillas, wraps. Like, those are things that I will incorporate and figure out how much I can eat and stuff like that to maintain my weight. It is not something I can have during weight loss because triggers. And I wake up the next morning, like, I don't know if it's from the wrap. I don't know what it's from. I have horrible sinus pains this morning. Horrible. And my nose is all stopped up. This video is way longer than I wanted it to be, so I will shut up. I just wanted to let y'all in where my head is. And I can understand people right now, because I've gotten some private emails saying, well, what is there to lose weight for? When are we going to be able to live life again? I was like that in March when it first started a year ago. And then I was like, I don't want to come out of this way anymore. I want to come out of this being small, so I'm ready to go. So I don't know when we're coming out of this, but I'm going to be ready to go. That's my theory. And my mom is still sticking really strict to keto, but she doesn't do total. She does net carb, and I think that's what's hurting her. She's not really losing any more weight. I think she's lost a total of 35 pounds, somewhere in there. So I got to figure that out for her. Got to figure out why my daughter's weight isn't budging at all. One thing is, I recommend when your weight doesn't budge and you got to eat 3 meals, no snacks. You got to give your body some time not to keep going up and down on insulin, because even when you eat low carb, your insulin's still going to go up a little. Like your sugars levels are still going to go up a little. I might have said the wrong word. So snacking will always slow down your weight loss journey. I haven't met anyone who can snack all day and lose all their weight on keto. Because it's not a calorie thing for most of us. It's a hormone thing, like our insulin hormones and stuff. So we have to keep them under control. Every time you put something in your mouth, they get out of control. The same with my coffee. It has caffeine. Some people can't have caffeine because it messes them up. It doesn't me. So you just got to examine when you start getting trapped in something, what it might be. Because that's what I got to do to my mom. But I'm going to shut up because this video is already over 20 minutes and I haven't even eaten today. So I'm sitting here playing with Snapchat filters. They're dangerous. Meaning you could catfish someone, or you could think yourself is ugly because it changes the way you look so much that you might like what it's showing you, which is a false reality. It's not real. This isn't what I look like. This is ridiculous. And you should see some of the others. Way more filtered. And this is what I look like with no filters. Of course, I need to turn some lights on in here, but yeah, it thinned out my nose a lot. It thinned out my jawline, and it smoothed everything. It made me look like I had a 5-year-old skin. No wrinkles, no definition anywhere, just, don't get me wrong, I look cute, but it's not reality. This is reality. And even this, I don't know, I think I look better without the makeup, like I said in my earlier video, like with less makeup. I think this is making me look older with all this dark makeup on. Okay, so I've spent the day trying to catch up on everyone's YouTube videos, their channels. There's so many I watch of y'all that I am so far behind on, but I think I caught up with all of y'all. Keto in the Chaos, Keto Diamond, Princess Ninja and Keto, Keto in Seattle or Seattle. Oh my gosh, see, I can't remember everyone's channels. Janet's, like there's so many names. So I think I've caught up. according to my YouTube subscriber list, I am caught up with everyone. I find it really, oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. He always knows when to call. But what I find interesting watching Keto in the Chaos, so hasn't really been doing keto lately, not for a while. She went on a diet break and did trying to raise her metabolism with higher calories and doing more like a low carb. And then she's been doing this lumen thing lately. But what I find interesting is I've noticed while she's on her diet breaks, and I'm still struggling during these periods to try to lose more weight, we always seem to be about the same weight. We get to the lowest together. We seem to get back up together in the same weight frame. And she's taking a diet break and she's not stressing out. And I'm stressing out not taking a diet break, but I did for 7 weeks, right? Because I got crazy there. But it's really funny. She calls them diet breaks and I call them roller coasters. And maybe I should take a page from her book and call them diet breaks instead of like, okay, I'm higher today, and then I'm really, really low again, and I'm stressing out trying to get the weight back off, and I've been stressing out trying to get the weight back off since it got back on, and I'm the same weight on the scale as she is this past week. And yes, she's been doing a little cut, but we are the same weight. And she does it one way, I do it another, and we seem to be the same weight over and over again when I go back in our video history. So it's really funny because we don't all have the same bodies. We don't all take the same route of the journey, but we can still end up with the same results, meaning she has to track calories. That is her thing. She can lose weight now without being on keto and eating higher carbs. And I don't actually have to track the calories, but I have to track the carbs. So we're on different journeys, but we seem to be on the same roller coaster together, which makes me never feel that alone. Even though she can do it differently than me, it makes me not feel alone. And the same with Keto Diamond, our weights seem to fluctuate around the same thing too over all this journey. And it makes me, I get jealous at Keto Diamond's food though, because she can do dirty keto and I see her eat so much food. The same with Keto in the Chaos, they eat so many meals, so much food, and they can still get the scale to go down. But I have to be perfect to get the scale to go down. Like, point on perfect. And it drives me crazy. So this week, I am really trying to get those numbers to come down. I did have to take out ibuprofen because I was out for the count. My migraine was pounding. I took it an hour ago and now I feel just fine. And it could be withdrawals from coming off the ibuprofen because I do get that when I've been on a lot of ibuprofen. And it takes me a little while to get off of it. But I was going to be useless. Useless, couldn't do nothing, couldn't even watch a YouTube video or nothing. That's how bad it was. So I'm trying to decide what to do for the month of May. I'm trying to decide how to rotate stuff around. Do I want to try to go extremely low calorie? And I mean extremely. I mean below 900. I know some of y'all are freaking out, but only for a few days. Not like for weeks at a time. Because when I go extremely low calorie, extremely low fat, like 45 fat grams, 900 or less calories, and just walk, like don't push myself too much, and I eat tons of protein, keep my carbs 20 or less total, the weight will fall off faster, especially the water weight. So I'm kind of debating about that. So if you see me do it, don't freak out because it's just going to be for a few days and my metabolism has been amazing. Since doing keto, my polycystic ovary syndrome, which destroys our metabolism, has been rock on. I can lose weight at almost 2,000 calories a day. But then I have to watch the carbs. Then I have to watch making sure my protein's so high and the fat is so low. And trying to get to that many calories when your fat is that low is really hard. I also have to watch no snacking. I need 2 meals a day or less. Like, it's all about controlling my insulin intake. So I'm debating on trying extremely low calorie just to see what happens. I mean, it worked last summer. I did it for quite a few days last summer, June, I think it was. And then I was able to go right back up to over 2,000 calories, 1,800, 1,700, and still lose weight. So these are just thoughts going through my head today. I'm just showing you my thoughts. It's almost 4. I'm hungry, but I'm not letting myself eat yet because my weight went up so drastically, because I've been doing net carbs for so many days. I'm trying to drain it out of my body. I just made my second collagen coffee and I'm about to drink it. So for the next couple of days, I might struggle with 1 meal a day or 1 meal and a keto chow together around within the same hour. Just because I'm trying to drain out as much fluid as I can as quickly as possible, since I'm still taking some ibuprofen. Now, let me show you, if I didn't show you already, a thing I did on Snapchat, because I think it's kind of funny. And I think Snapchat can really mess with your head. Let me show you. I almost forgot to record. I'm having 10 ounces of pork loin fried in the air fryer with the no sugar nacho cheese powder. I almost forgot to record the food because my daughter came over and wanted coffee. I had a cold Starbucks coffee, like the container you buy from the store. I bought yesterday, so I took that, heavy cream, Skinny Girl, or syrup, whatever it's called, cinnamon dolce, mixed it all up with 2 sweet and lows, and now she's got this huge, yummy tasting coffee. She ran down to my mom. She's also having one of the pork loins. I didn't know she was coming over, so she's gonna have one of them, and she needs me to update her computer, her laptop, that she got brand new at the beginning of last year, and she's never turned it on. And when I mean last year, I mean like August. And she's never turned it on since I updated it and everything in August when it first came in. I want to steal it from her. It's a very expensive laptop, and she's never used it. And it's May. Do you know how crazy I would have went if it was my laptop? It's a gamer one too. It ain't a cheap one. So, I'm going to eat this. I'm not going to film anymore today because my video is crazy long. I don't know if I'm going to have my last collagen coffee of the day. I'm having a keto chow today, and I'm not adding any fats to it. And I'm going to try for some really low calories today. I'm like, see what happens. Can't hurt anything.